All right, what is going on, everybody? We should be live now. Just ping the Discord. We got Skithra here. What's going on, Skithra? Mrs. Crestfallen. Operation Hiccups, is that also Mrs. Crestfallen as well? I think it might be. Let's see here. Take a look and see what's going on. Can you guys hear me okay, first of all? Can you guys hear me okay, first of all? Can you guys hear me okay, first of all? Can you guys hear me okay, first of all? Yes, you can, because I just heard myself echo. So yes, we can. Awesome. All right. Very cool. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Yesterday, we hit 2,300 encounters, and today we're going to keep going and see what we get. It repeated like 12 times. Fantastic. Love to hear that. But yeah, how's everybody doing today? All right, 2301. Hey. So, is Operation Hiccups actually like another alt account for you, Mrs. Crestfallen? Because if not, that's very funny, and the coincidence in that name. 3247. Yup, 3247. Yeah, it's your alternate. All right, let's go. Heck yeah. What's going on, Arrow Shiny? Yo, Skithra. This will be my new user. I changed my Twitch name to this too. Alright, awesome. Operation Hiccups. I love it. Alright, so how's the shiny hunting going, Skithra and Shiny Arrow Shiny? Are you guys making any progress? Did we get a Trico yet? Nah, nothing yet? Okay. 800 encounters in 2 days. Oh, man. Well, I hope you get it soon. Let me ask you guys this. Can you guys hear the game audio right now, or is it just me talking? Because for some reason, the game audio is not coming through my headphones. So I wasn't sure if you guys can hear it right now, or if it's just silent. Just me talking? You can't hear the game? Okay. Perhaps we should take that as a sign, and maybe we should try the Pokemon Lo-Fi mix that Beanzabub sent yesterday. What do you guys think? You want to try that out? See how that goes? I'm not sure exactly why the game audio is not working, but we could give that a shot. Test it out. Let's see here. Yeah, sure? Okay, cool. Let me go ahead and get Discord open real quick. Give me 1 second. Let me see here. Let's go ahead and get this opened up. Alright, Pokemon DMCA free playlist courtesy of Beanzabub. Alright, let me know if you guys can hear that and if the level's good as well, okay? can hear that pretty good on my end. How does that sound with like the volume of me talking as well? Just want to make sure that the levels sound good. But on my end, it sounds pretty good. I think it's a bit loud. All right, let's go ahead and lower that. All right, how about that? Let me know if that sounds better with the levels. Up like 2 notches now? Still no image sound. Still no in-game sound? Yeah, I'm thinking the in-game sound I'm gonna have off right now because otherwise the music is just gonna clash. I'm just gonna go with the lo-fi for right this second, but let me go ahead and boost it 2 notches. Let's see. How about that? Hopefully that's good. Good? Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. Yeah, so before starting streaming, I was watching some YouTube, and I was chilling out, and our kitten Ryuk decided to come lay with me, and he fell asleep, and I'm not gonna lie, I almost fell asleep, and Google went off with the alarm, and I was like, oh crap, I gotta get up, because we're literally about to start streaming, so... But yeah, shout out to you guys literally in the chat already waiting before the stream even started. That is awesome. I appreciate it. He's been very lovey the past few days. Yes, he's been very affectionate. It was me. Yes, it was. Oh, you got your 3rd shiny last night? What was it, Skither? Mudsdale's bottom 4? Oh, I can't think. Mudspray. So you got shiny Mudspray. Very cool. Congrats. Could you turn the music down? I think it'd be better. Yeah, let me go ahead and turn it down. This one's actually a little bit louder than the last one. How's that? Let me know in the chat. I was actually wondering, because this one was a little loud for me on my end. Yep, he's all yellow. That's good. Perfect. Yeah, Mudspray is a cool shiny. That's perfect. Alright, wonderful. Then we'll keep it right there. Do you have one? I don't yet, actually. I don't have Mudspray or Mudsdale yet, Skithra. So So that's another Pokemon that's on my list, definitely, for hunting. Oh, but guess what? Crazy news. I don't know if anybody saw it on the Discord. I pinged it last night when it happened. I got a shiny Latios in the Dynamax Adventures. I decided to do some Dynamax Adventures before I went to sleep, and I got shiny Latios on 92. Finally. I was so excited. I literally, like, dropped my Switch and was like, oh my gosh, no way! So I freaked out. I was very excited. So we got shiny Latios checked off the list. Oh, and then I started doing another one. Why aren't we live streaming that? That's a great question. That's a great question. I honestly expected to get it live at some point. But I feel like Dynamax Adventures are one of those things that, like, I kind of just do where I'm chilling and I just want to do some, like, Pokemon and also kind of shiny hunt, but casually. But, like, I do want to stream it. So, like, you have a really good point on that, Skipper. Haven't seen any shinies myself in a long time. Yeah. So I definitely wish I had gotten that live. That would have been such a sick reaction. I was freaking out. And then 2 ones after that, I literally got a shiny Weezing, just randomly. I was doing another Dynamax, and I got a shiny Weezing. So I got 2 shinies last night off my list. So that brings us up to, what is it, 213 now? So, yeah, pretty cool. So I was actually thinking about something earlier today regarding streaming. So since I've been kind of doing it like every day recently, pretty much, I'm wondering if I should have like a schedule. Like, rather than just do just Shiny Mew every day, I'm wondering if I should like alternate. So like, for example, like Shiny Mew on one day, and then like the next day do like Dynamax Adventures, and then like the next day go for like another shiny hunt, like let's say Scarlet and Violet, for example. So that way there's like different content on different days. What do you guys think of that? Shiny Badge Challenge. Alright, Shiny Badge Challenge. We gotta figure out which game to do it on first, but we could do a Shiny Badge Challenge. That could be one of the things we do on one of the days. In Violet? Okay, Shiny Badge Challenge in Violet. Alright. But yeah, so I was giving it some thought, and I was just thinking that doing different stuff on different days might be a good idea. Hands down, no one is doing that on YouTube right now. A Shiny Badge Challenge in Violet. I mean, I don't think anybody is, so I think it'd probably be fun to do. So, yeah, that definitely could be one of the things on the day. I mean, that's, if we do Shiny Mew, and then Dynamax Adventures, and then Shiny Badge Challenge, that's already 3 days of the week right there. Just do whatever you feel like that day. With a schedule, you might feel forced to do it on that day, and I'm in the beginning of mine still. Yeah, I kind of agree with you as well, Arrow. I tend to get that same sentiment when it's scheduled and regimented, where I'm like, oh, I really kind of want to do this today. And lately, all I really want to do is shiny hunt this Mew. At least on stream. I'm still in the beginning of mine. Yeah, that's true. Just do 2 different ones. Right. Yeah, I think I definitely want to do a little bit more variety, though, because as much as I enjoy doing Shiny Mew, I really would have loved to have been streaming that when I got Shiny Latios. That would have been really cool to be able to have the live reaction, especially with people hanging out and stuff. That would have been really fun. So yeah, I think we're gonna just kind of alternate some content. This Mew and a Shiny Challenge brand new adventure. I will be here every day, always. Alright, bet. I don't know if you guys are hearing what I'm hearing right now, but this particular song playing right now is very intense. I feel like I'm fighting a final boss of some crazy game right now. Scarlet and Violet, there's so many different spawning Pokemon, your team is going to be wild. Yeah, absolutely. It is very true. I wonder what my starter will be. I know you got Skiddo at the beginning. I'm curious what mine would be starting out. $23.23. That's a good number. $32.47 too. Yeah, that's also a good number. So did your Hoppip evolve yet, Skipper? Or is it a Skiploom yet? When were you thinking of starting other games? Probably starting this next week, I'm guessing. Obviously, we have today's stream. We're gonna have one tomorrow. Saturday, there will be no stream because me and Mrs. Crestfallen are going to a wedding. So that day is pretty much going to be busy. There'll probably be a stream on Sunday. And then Monday is a holiday, so there definitely will be a stream. I think Mrs. Crestfallen will probably be there for the whole stream. So I'm thinking probably like Monday is where we'll start like switching things up. Yes, it is. And funny story, he carried me through the bug gym because he's flying type. Yes! I was actually curious how that went. I'm glad to hear that he carried you through. So yeah, I'm thinking what we'll probably do is we'll keep going with Mew for right now, right? We got today, tomorrow, we'll go for Mew. And then Monday, probably we'll do Mew, because again, it's Monday, Mew, right? M's. And then Tuesday, right? I'm thinking Tuesday. Monday, let's start the challenge, Violet, lock it in. I was gonna say, I was actually thinking like Tuesday we do the badge challenge, is what I was actually thinking. And then Wednesday, I'm thinking maybe like some Dynamax adventures. And then like, you know, see how we're feeling for Thursday. Monday is Mew Day, absolutely, 100%. It has the word M in it, you know, it's Mew. So we're gonna lock that in. I think Mew is definitely gonna be Mondays for sure. Putting Tuesday on the clock? Alright. Tuesday on the clock. Yeah, but definitely, I might have some questions while we're doing it, so hopefully you can answer questions, because if I get, like, stumped on, like, where to go to reset Pokemon, you've already started it, so you have the experience, so I'll have to ask questions while I'm doing it. I'm super excited for what your starter is going to be. Can't wait. Yeah, I'm excited, too. It should be fun. Definitely should be fun. I'm going to have to design a layout for this, too. So, I gotta come up with a layout for that as well, and then we gotta get that set up. That was another thing that I was actually thinking about, like, once we finish Mew, I started dabbling with an overlay for, like, Deoxys and stuff. I'm gonna have to come up with a few overlays and get everything all set up as well. All the behind-the-scenes YouTube stuff before actually streaming it. But if we're starting on Tuesday, I don't really have a ton of time to work on it, so it might not be like super amazing straight off the bat, but we'll at least put something together. The fact you're gonna do it's amazing. I mean, it sounded really fun. Like, I heard you talking about it. It sounds like a good time. There's shiny hunting involved, right? I mean, like, if I get Pokemon that I don't already have, it also gets Pokemon off of my list for the shiny decks too. So it's like, it's kind of a win-win. Fun time and progress. Yep, and you only get to use the shiny you catch, so your team may look different from mine. Can't wait. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. Basically, I hope I get some interesting shinies for sure. So is it a shiny badge quest or a shiny badge challenge? Or is it really not really necessarily matter the name? Either one? Okay. Probably, wow. Probably, God. I swear I can speak English. It is my main language after all. I was gonna say probably we'll go with shiny badge quest. I don't know, it just sounds cool to me. Quest sounds more fun? Yeah, I agree, exactly. And you'll be able to practice for the ZA quest off. Hey, true. That's true. Definitely curious if they're gonna shiny lock the starters, or if it's gonna be the type of thing where you kind of just have to go for, you know, whatever the first shiny is becomes your partner or your starter. Because we're both going to do the challenge to start ZA. That's nuts. Right. I think that'll be fun, because I think I mentioned in that stream, I've never done one of those kind of like challenges right off the bat. Usually just play through the game first and then do challenges after. So yeah, that'll be kind of fun. A new fresh start. Did you say you think you're gonna have a computer by then, Skithro, to be able to like stream it or record it and stuff? I think I remember you said you were saving up for one. Yep. Nice. Very cool. You're gonna stream it? Awesome. You're excited for 2, 3, 4, 5? Yes, me 3. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I also forgot to mention that the shiny Latias that I got last night, it had 4 perfect IVs and was timid nature. I could not believe that. I think modest might have been a little bit better, like if we're talking like perfect nature, but I think timid is like kind of like the second best option you could go for. And we got it for Completely by chance. So kind of great. I'm hoping that shiny luck definitely translates over here. Ooh, this is an interesting one. In all honesty, Mudstale is a powerhouse. It is. It really is. It's a Pokemon that does not get used a lot and is also not super popular, but it's a really strong Pokemon. I think it'll definitely be helpful in your playthrough. I'm gonna Shiny Hunt Scarlet and Auras at the same time. Heck yeah! Go for it. I just need some shinies. I feel that. Definitely. Yesterday was really nice getting 2 for sure, especially one of the ones that I've been like hunting for a while. So I know exactly what you mean. Sending you some shiny luck. Skip the. You're trying to get Arrow to do a shiny badge quest too? Are we all gonna do shiny badge quests? Let's go for it. Nah, I would have to restart my game for that. Yeah, the other option on Switch is you can make another profile on your Switch. That's what I did. So you don't actually have to restart the game because your main profile will keep the save file, and then you just have a secondary profile on your Switch, and essentially you can just do multiple runs if you want to. You sure? Yeah, I did that for what did I do that for? I did it for Legends Arceus. I did it for Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. So basically, I have my main account on my Switch, right? And that's the one that has like my whole save file. And then I have a secondary account. I just like made like a guest one essentially. You load up the game using the guest account, and it has another save file under that. So yeah, in that case, the Shiny Badge Quest would be possible for you if you want to. I would suggest if you want to do it, go for it. It'd be pretty fun to have multiple people doing it. But yeah, you're totally good as long as you just make a second profile on your Switch. And you can make so many profiles on your Switch, so essentially you could have like tons of different runs of different things all at once, so it's pretty cool. It's one good thing about the Switch for sure. It is pretty fun. Yeah, that mechanic of having an alternate account, I'm actually gonna absolutely have to do that because when it comes time to shiny hunt Reggie Draco and Reggie Lecky in the Sword and Shield DLC, I'm gonna have to do 2 separate playthroughs because you can only pick one of those in the DLC. So I'm gonna have to basically create a second file to shiny hunt each one. So we'll do that, but not today. Fair enough. Fair enough. Gonna do some Masuda method today? Alright, what are you going for, Arrow? What are you hatching for? Or not sure yet? I think that's also going to be one of the other streams I'll probably be doing as well as I'm mixing stuff up. Is I have some eggs that I want to hatch because I've been starting to hunt for Shiny Fion. And I've got a couple, like I think I got a couple hundred eggs in already, and I want to continue that. And that would be a fun one to be doing on stream because Shiny Fion would be a nice one to get a live reaction for. Just in general though. I've only done the Masuda method twice in Scarlet and Violet. I have hatched for Shiny Hisuian Zorua, and I got Shiny Sprigatito. Those are the 2 that I've gone for. And the Shiny Sprigatito was live on Twitch, and there's a clip of it on my channel. I got it in like 800 something eggs. Not sure, I think Mudkip. Cool. Yeah, Mudkip's very cool. Or Snivy, I love that color. Yeah, Shiny Snivy is very cool. I really like Shiny Superior. Need to play the DLC first? Yeah, definitely play that DLC. Super good. I'm gonna say it right now, this playlist is very good. There's been a few songs already that like are absolute bangers. So definitely appreciate Beans Above setting that. I like the mix of like some hype ones and then there's some really chill ones like this one right here. When I start streaming, I'm gonna have a Hall of Lame and a Hall of Fame for Nuzlocke and whatnot. Do you mean for like ones that like you do successfully, or like ones that like you lose? That's a funny idea. Yeah, I haven't lost any Nuzlocks. Any of the ones I've ever done, I have not lost so far. Definitely had some close calls, but thankfully, no losses to speak of right this second. Ones that die and ones that survive. Oh, right. That makes sense. You lost my shaman. F in the chat for him. Bro, you weren't supposed to ever find out about that. I literally made a clip that said, don't tell you. I don't know how you found it, man. I am sorry about that still. I don't think I ever continued that run after that happened. I was too sad. It was very sad. I'm gonna try and get backstories made for all of them too. Nice. That was a really fun series, though. I enjoyed doing that one. But once your shaman died, I was very sad. But I think we're gonna do another one of those. If you're just joining, Colin, we were just talking about it a little bit ago. We're gonna do a shiny badge quest. In Pokemon Violet and Scarlet. So, like, essentially, we basically will get, like, one shiny Pokemon before each gym. That's going to be, like, our team. And then, you know, basically, that's it. And so, it won't necessarily be a Nuzlocke in the sense, you know, Pokemon aren't going to die. Because from what Skipper was explaining, I don't think it's, like, your typical Nuzlocke. It's just, like, a shiny playthrough. But I think what would be kind of cool is if we do each of the Pokemon's nicknames, we could have, like, different chat people. So, like, we could have a Colin, we could have a Skithra, we could have an Arrow, we could have a Hiccups, you know? I think that'd be cool. Yeah, I think having people's names from the chat will definitely be fun. What is the number for today, by the way, Colin? Let me get my roll in. All right. I named my Mudsdale Irwin. Nice. Only 358? Where was that number during the first couple streams? Well, we know it's definitely not 2,358 because we already passed that. So maybe that means it's 3,358. But that also can't be possible because we know we're going to get it on 3,247. So, yep, exactly. It has been decided. 3-2 or 2-6-4-3. We'll see. Not possible. Sorry. Yeah, not possible. 3-2-4-7 it is. Oof, odds looking hard. They sure are. How you doing, Magnetic Games? I was literally telling one of my friends about your profile picture with the noseless Levi because I thought it was so funny the last time you were here. I'm good, mate. Best of luck for the Mew. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. We're definitely making our way. We're in the 2000s. Yeah, so I'm thinking also, once we get Mew, obviously we're going to move on to the next shiny, which is going to be Deoxys, I'm pretty sure. So, by the time we get to that, we'll probably have already been getting kind of used to, like, rotating different content on different days. So we'll have, like, a shiny hunt, and we'll have the shiny badge quest, and then we'll have Dynamax adventures, and then certain days will probably be, like, you know, Masuda day for like shiny hunting with eggs. Come on, Mew, let's get it today. What number are you gonna make it to? Today, let's see. Probably like probably like 2600 maybe. We'll see. 2550 or 26, one of those ones. Because we're already to 24 and we're not even an hour in yet, so we'll see how we're looking. I got a YouTube video in my recommended earlier today, and it was talking about how to get Shiny Mew using RNG manipulation. And I'm thinking to myself, nah, I'm already like almost 2,400 encounters in. I am not doing any type of RNG manipulation. I'm getting this thing absolutely legitimate. I don't care how long it takes. 2650? Maybe, we'll see. That music, I know, right? Very interesting remix on this one. Very intense. Definitely gives the vibe that I'm chasing Mew. I feel like I'm running through the jungle chasing him for sure. Walking in a jungle and the music is like you have the hardest boss fight in your life right now. Jungle or the moon, right? I kind of like that about this playlist. It keeps going from like really chill to like I'm in like the hardest fight of my life and the toughest boss you've ever seen. In Pokemon Snap at the end, is that the moon we're on, or is it called something else? Oh, I forget. I think it is the moon. I don't remember. That's a good question. I think it's just the moon, though. What do you think of the new Pokemon Snap? I didn't play a lot of it, actually. I did a little bit of it on a stream one time. I think it was during the charity stream 2 years ago. And it was fun. I like the N64 Pokemon Snap better, if I'm being honest. I think it's just more nostalgic. But the new one looks fantastic. Like, the graphics and everything look great. But yeah, I don't know. It was alright. What did you think about it? It looked great, gave absolutely zero attention to the story, and just wanted to take pictures of Pokemon. Right. So, in the essence of the fact that it looked really good, it did a good job, but like you said, it was kind of, the rest of it was kind of meh. I was like having a hard time figuring out what Pokemon song this is, because the beginning of this song just sounded like the outro from like what Markiplier used to play. Like, all right, everybody, see you later. Like, so this is an interesting one. I also wasn't a fan of how you had to progress the game in the scoring system that they would give you zero clue for the rules for. Right. Yeah. It wasn't very intuitive. I will say that as well. Alright, 24-13. Is there a way to share video feeds with each other on here? I'm not sure I understand exactly what you mean, Skithra. What, if you want to explain it. Share video feeds with each other on here. Like where my video of me pops up on this? There might be a way to do that. It would probably have to be something I have to figure out the settings for. I might have to look into it. But I think there would probably be a way to do that. Because I know like you can do different sources and stuff. Is that possible on YouTube to do? I'm not sure. It might have to be something to research to see if it is something that's possible. It's a good question. Yo, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Your name tripped me out for a second there. Ogrepon. I like that. That's cool. How's it going? We are shiny hunting for Mew and Pokemon Emerald. We're at 24 encounters in 1 second here. Are you doing any shiny hunting yourself, Ogrepon? I just did an RNG between 2045 and 10k and got 3669. Oh yeah? That's interesting considering you already have a number that you decided on. 3247. Yeah. I thought of something funny that would be fun to add as like a graphic. You know how there's websites that you can create a wheel that you spin and it picks something? I thought it would be really funny to do 8,192 and have one of the slices of the wheel be blue and the rest of them all be pink, and then like spin the wheel and see if it lands on shiny. I think that'd be really funny. $8,432 would be fine too. No, please no. I don't want to go 8,000 encounters. Oh, I sincerely hope not. It would be funny for me. I'm sure it would be funny. But it would also be, like, sad because there's so many other shiny hunts we could be doing once we get Mew. But we'll see. I smell non-Ogrepons. Ogrepons being followers of the Ogrepon religion. Please tell us about this Ogrepon religion. What does it consist of? I'm guessing it's our Lord and Savior Ogrepon, who, by the way, is a very, very cool Pokemon. I don't know the English names, but those 3 Pokemon from the first DLC are shit. Yeah, it's Okidori, Monkidori, and like Pheasantipity or something like that. We worship of Ogrepone at caves at least 3 times a day and once at night. That's it so far. No Bible yet. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, but I agree with you, Arrow. I think those Pokemon were really, really bad. The only one that was kind of cool was Pheasantipity. It was an interesting design, but the other like 2 ones are really, really bad. And the story for him is silly too. Good luck. Better start writing it. True. You have to write the words of our Lord and Savior Ogrepon. Absolutely. There needs to be a book. Some would argue that Arceus would be upset, though. So, yeah. Listen, I started this religion on accident. Okay. I would love to hear that story. How did it occur? What was the origin? If there is a single Ogrepon follower, you can't convince me that it's a religion, more like a cult. I was gonna say, how many members do you currently have at the moment for this religion? Or is it like early on where like you're still recruiting? I don't know if any of you have heard of or have played Pokemon Insurgents, but it was a really fun game, and in this story, they had a bunch of people who were part of like different cults and or like religions that basically followed the different legendaries or like mythical Pokemon. Like there was one that was like a cult for Darkrai, there was one that was like, I think there was one for Kyogre, which is basically kind of like what Team Aqua already is, but like they took it one step further. That was a very interesting game. Fun time though. But yeah, that's it kind of made me think of that. Two, 4, 444. I'm so sleepy, but I want to play Scarlet. What time is it right now, Skipper? I'm guessing it's probably late right now, or / early. I have to go beat the next gym now that I have my third Pokemon. True, you do. Now that you have the third Pokemon, you gotta go beat the gym. Maybe that's a good place to call it. After you beat the gym, maybe sleep. And then you'll be able to start your next shiny hunt already. $1:53 in the afternoon. Oh, okay. I mean, there's always the option for a nap. You can always come back to it. Like I was saying earlier, I came very close to taking a nap. I essentially did fall asleep, and then Google woke me up. I haven't played today yet. Maybe I'll take a little nap, then play. Yeah, that honestly is probably the play. Get a little energy, beat the next gym, and then get hunting for your next shiny. Sounds like a pretty solid plan. All right, 2450. So early for all of you. Right. It's very late for you. $11 p.m. Yeah, that's pretty late already. How's the eggs going? I don't know if you're keeping track of how many eggs you're hatching. Haven't started. Need to play the DLC first. Oh, right. That's right. You said that. But the Trico is still the Trico. Gotcha. Do you have a nickname that you're going to call the Trico once you get it? 912 encounters. Oh, man. Yesterday and today, too? So, like, 912 combined or 912 on each? I think you mean combined. Nah, combined. Yeah. Okay, cool. But I am over 3,000, I guess. Total? Oh, man. That means that you should probably definitely get it soon. I definitely hope that you don't go over odds, but you probably should get it somewhere soon. Don't have a name picked out yet for it? Gotcha. But if I don't have anything, I could just call it Too Many Tries. Honestly, that's actually a really good name. Too Many Tries. I did joke around saying that if I get Mew at like over 5K, I'm gonna probably just name this thing Finally. If we get it on 3247, then we'll call it 3247. At least I have the Shiny Charm and Scarlet for the eggs. Yeah, absolutely. Having the Shiny Charm for the eggs is definitely good. I think you'll probably get the Mudkip much quicker. 2464. 2464. My goodness. Say 176 eggs? Yeah, I'd say probably the first 200, so right about there. Oh, this is a good remix. I can already tell exactly what song this is before it even starts. Hope I will get the Trico until Sunday. Yeah, I hope you get the Trico as soon as possible. And then you'll be able to continue playing through the game. And be able to catch the next shiny, exactly. Alright, 2484. I hope you get the Mew anytime soon. I appreciate it. I hope so too. Or 3247. Yep. That would be nice too. If we actually get it on 3247, that would be so funny. My box in Scarlet is a mess. That's crazy. Yeah, organizing the boxes in Pokemon is always definitely a thing you gotta do. It definitely helps keep things organized, that's for sure. Especially when you start hatching like eggs and stuff, and you get like a bunch of eggs in all the different boxes, and you have to go find them all. Always a fun time. Just got a shiny box that is organized. Nice. I got a couple of those boxes organized. Alright, $24.99. One away from 2,500. The second DLC is so much better than the first. I agree. So many more Pokemon to catch. And it looks much better. Yeah, that too. Oh Oh, I did not mean to do that. I did not want to start a fight. I clicked A one too many times. I want to see that shiny Trico so badly on my own 3DS. I feel ya. You're gonna get it. Just keep going. $32.47. Mrs. Crestfallen is home. $32.47. $32.47. Yep.
Was that arrow shiny?
Yep. That was arrow shiny. 2 hours streaming already. I know, it is crazy. It honestly it went by very fast. Time flies when you're shiny hunting, that's for sure. Alright, 25-20. Whoops. Alright, 2025. Or 25-25. I read that wrong. I'm not sure what would be a good birthday stream.
Something fun.
Something fun.
And silly. Maybe an entire karaoke stream.
No, that'd be too crazy.
Why?
I don't think you could even do that on YouTube.
Do it on Twitch.
I'd be able to.
That was an awful noise.
That was. It was funny. I think before you came home, they were both laying here in the chair, and I think they started hearing the door, and they both went like this, like over each other, like looking out in the hallway. It was funny.
Silly. All right, back to the kitchen where I belong.
Oh god. I'd like to go on record and say I never said that. Alright, 25-30. That's a real woman, man. She is the best. Oh, all of the legendaries are shiny locked? That's sad. Yeah, I think the shiny legendaries, like throughout the map, I think is what you're meaning in the second DLC. Yeah, they, I believe are shiny locked, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I was kind of bummed out when I, learned that as well. But luckily, you can still shiny hunt them in like the Dynamax adventures and stuff. Manny Greg sending good luck. Thanks so much, I appreciate it. Welcome to the chat. Definitely need the shiny luck. 2,500 right now. How long have you been going at it? So this is our 11th stream. We've been doing about 2 to 2.5 hours per stream. We had one stream that was actually almost 4 hours. So like all together, I'd say we're about like 30 hours in right now. Maybe a little over 30 now. But we're gonna keep going until we get it. Shiny hunters are crazy. We sure are. In the words of Alice in Wonderland, we're all mad here. Do you do any type of shiny hunting at all, Manny? Or just like a Pokemon fan? I'm just a fan. Played since the DS game since I was younger, but I like watching this kind of stuff, but I don't do it myself. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, we got a lot of shiny hunts planning right now. After we get Mew, we're going to be going for Deoxys in Fire Red, Leaf Green. And then we also have Jirachi in the works, and we've also got Manaphy in the works as well. Those are kind of like the crazy hunts. And then there's a lot of other Pokemon hunting that we have in like the newer games as well on Switch. Game Boy even, Fire Red, Leaf Green. Oh yeah, absolutely. Those are all fantastic. I'm looking forward to playing through Fire Red and Leaf Green again soon to be able to start that Deoxys hunt. It'll be a good time. Whoops. OBS went crazy there for a second. I didn't even know it could do that. Apparently, if you press Shift and the arrow keys, it switches all your scenes. Be right back. Alright, no worries, Arrow Shiny. Let's go. No, I mean your screen. Yeah, be right back. I'm pretty sure I have like a BRB screen. Yeah, it's that, but it's not fitting the screen right now. I need to adjust the size of that to make it fit if I'm going to use it. So are you playing on a computer right now or hooked up to a console? So right now I am playing on an emulator, so actually on the computer. Probably a stupid question. No, not at all. You definitely could do this on cartridge, but the only thing is it's kind of hard to record it or stream it that way. So I'm playing on an emulator, but I have it set up that I can take my save file once we get the shiny, and then I can actually put it on my cartridge for Emerald that I have. Which emulator are you using? So it's called VBA M. It's one of the Game Boy emulators that you get with WinDS Pro, which WinDS Pro pretty much is just like a program that has emulators for Game Boy, DS, GameCube, Wii, 3DS. It has like a ton of emulators on it, and it's free. I think they even have like a more up-to-date version. I think the one I'm using is a little outdated, but yeah, it's called WinDS. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so the reason for putting the save on the cartridge is so that once we do get the shiny, we can then send it all the way through the other games and then get it up into Pokemon Home on the Switch. We are doing a shiny living dex, so basically going to be trying to collect every shiny Pokemon that's available. And currently, as of last night, we are at 213 shinies. So we're about like 19, almost 20% of the way there. So we're making progress. Oh, so they're legit Pokemon? Yeah, so in this sense, like, there's obviously, like, people who, like, there's a couple methods. Like, you can do what I'm doing, which is where you're just literally trying to encounter Shiny Mew, and you have no idea how long it's going to take. Or there is, like, a popular method where people do, like, RNG manipulation so that they can, like, figure out exactly which frame to press A on, and it, like, makes it almost guaranteed, essentially, that you're going to get a shiny. But, like, it kind of takes away the whole shiny hunting part of it, so not something that I would be doing. And then, of course, obviously, there's people who could, like, just use a cheat code and you get a guaranteed shiny. But again, there's no fun in that. So yeah, basically, once we get the Shiny Mew, then they'd be able to transfer all the way up to home, and they're, you know, legit Pokemon because you hunted for them. Alright, 25.55. I got one of the shiny legendaries that I've been hunting for off stream last night. It was a shiny Latios. That was really cool. I think Arrow Shiny, you were here earlier when I was mentioning it, but I'm still so excited about that. I posted a picture of it in the Discord channel for Shiny Pokemon, so anybody who's in the Discord can go take a look at it. And if you have any shiny Pokemon, I think I've already mentioned it many times, but definitely feel free to post pictures of shiny Pokemon that you got as well. My first ever shiny was Skorupi in White 2. Oh, very cool. Shiny Skorupi is a great shiny Pokemon. My first ever shiny Pokemon that I got was Shiny Absol in Pokemon Pearl. So since you're new here, Manny, what's your favorite Pokemon? I love the colors of Shiny Absol. Yeah, it's such a cool shiny. It definitely was a real surprise when I got it, because I didn't even know what shiny Pokemon were. It was my first ever shiny Pokemon, and I definitely freaked out when I got it. Favorite / my partner would be Espeon. What about you? My favorite Pokemon, I would have to say, is Darkrai. Definitely one of my favorite Pokemon. I remember seeing it for the first time and thinking it was the coolest thing ever. I'd probably say like my second favorite is like Gengar, and then like my third favorite probably Jigglypuff. So
I have Espeon as my buddy in Pokemon Go.
Nah, he's scary. He is kind of scary. You're not wrong. Yes, my fiance has Espeon as her buddy in Pokemon Go, so she also likes Espeon. Gengar is just a cheeky little guy. Yeah, that's kind of like one of the things that I like about him so much. He's just goofy. He's goofy. He's cheeky. You know, he kind of
like Luffy.
He looks kind of like Luffy, yeah. He kind of gives me like Cheshire Cat vibes as well.
No, he's Luffy.
He's Luffy.
He really is.
It's funny. And Jigglypuff's definitely cool too. I main them in Super Smash Brothers, so that's like why they're one of my favorites. Plus, they're also such a fun character in the original Pokemon anime. Always putting people to sleep, and then always writing on people's faces. I don't know. Really funny. Right, 2571. Anime Jigglypuff is it. Is the it girl of Kanto. Such a diva. That is so true. Absolutely. So you said that Espeon was your favorite Pokemon. Do you have a favorite shiny Pokemon, Manny? There's no Aegislash in Scarlet. Yeah, I know, Arrow Shiny. There is no Aegislash, unfortunately. It's breaking my heart. Yeah. Hey, I mean, good news is, though, you can pretty much almost guarantee that Aegislash is going to be in Legends ZA. But yeah, it is unfortunate that it's not in Scarlet and Violet. Basic answer, but Rayquaza. You know what? That's a fantastic answer. Shiny Rayquaza is amazing. I don't think you'll ever meet somebody who's a Pokemon fan that will tell you that they don't like Shiny Rayquaza. It looks so cool. Any of the shinies that have like the black color palette are so good. Yeah, I will hunt for that first in Legends ZA. Absolutely. I think like if I'm doing a shiny quest in ZA, I think going for shiny Aegislash would definitely be something I want to do. I got the shiny Doublade like a week ago now in the Dynamax adventure. And that was also a really cool one because I've been wanting that one. Legends ZA's thoughts. We have been talking about it a lot during our streams with chat. I'm really excited to see what they do. I'm excited to kind of see how it's going to look. I think it's going to be a really good looking game. I'm excited to kind of see like what they introduce. We've been theorizing what kind of new Mega Pokemon they're going to have. We've been theorizing maybe if we're going to get a new evolution. We've been theorizing a lot in the chat the last few streams, so I'm very excited for it. I will love it anyways because it's Pokemon. Exactly. See, I'm the same way. I'm gonna love it no matter what. I might have some critiques or gripes like everybody does, but I'm never gonna like trash a Pokemon game. I just love Pokemon too much. They've been slipping lately though, to be honest. You know, again, that was another thing we've talked about in the chat. Like, there's definitely been some things that like they need to improve. Like, I'm glad that they're waiting to release it and that they're not rushing it, because I have been talking about, like, I feel like Pokemon has gotten into the habit of rushing their games and trying to push them out, you know, and I get it from, like, the marketing and business standpoint, but being, like, a longtime fan of the game, having a better game experience is really nice, you know? So I'm definitely excited to see what they do. Too much of a fanboy. No, I feel you, absolutely. Pokemon will always and forever be my favorite series. But yeah, I think it's going to be a great game. I'm very excited about it. I hope that they dive into like the lore of the story and stuff. Like, I don't know if they're going to focus on like AZ and like the ancient weapon stuff. I'm not sure if it's going that back far in time, but I'm excited to see what happens. Are you hoping for any specific Pokemon to get a Mega Evolution, Manny? We've got a lot of people who have shared different ideas that they want to see. Mega Aegislash is actually one of those. Speaking of Aegislash from a little bit ago, I would love to see a Mega Aegislash. Just some Megas from Gen 6 in general will be really nice. Because the only one that they made, as of right this moment, was Diancie. They did not make any other Mega Pokemon from Generation 6, which is very unfortunate. And I think a few of the candidates that I've been talking about is Aegislash, Pangoro, Noivern, and Florges, to name a few. We had a lot of ideas. We did. We probably talked about that for a good hour straight, just the megas alone. And then talking about like certain Pokemon that we don't really want to see have megas, and like ones that are kind of weird that already got megas. We've been talking about this game a lot lately. Goodra would be amazing. Yeah, a Mega Goodra would be really cool. There's actually one of the things we were talking about during the stream. I was mentioning that I wonder if they're going to give Pokemon that got Hisuian or Galar forms a Mega Evolution. I'm wondering if they will do that, because it will be interesting. I've heard some people say that like any of the Pokemon that got Hisuian or Galar forms won't get a Mega, and like they're kind of like off the table. So we'll have to see what happens. It'll definitely be cool. Alright, 2590. We got 10 more before we hit 2600. That's actually where we're going to be calling it too, once we hit to 26. And then we're going to continue tomorrow in the next stream. But we got 10 more chances. Let's see if we can get the Shiny Mew. What's the last song gonna be too? Let's see. Okay, it's a little bit of a hype one. It would be so cool if the sprite was shiny in the overworld. Right, that would be really cool. I would freak out if the sprite was blue and we saw it. I'm gonna freak out regardless, but it would be really cool. Right, $25.99. And 2,600. Unfortunately, no shiny. Alright, that's what we're going to be calling it for today. If you guys are new, definitely consider subscribing and liking the stream. It goes a long way, helps the YouTube algorithm, helps us to meet new cool people. We've been meeting a lot of new people lately in the chat. We got Manny here as a perfect new example, Arrow, Shiny, Skithra, so many other people. It's been so much fun getting to meet all kinds of new people. So definitely consider subscribing and liking. I will be back tomorrow to continue the Shiny Hunt, probably around the same time tomorrow. We started at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. Also, if you're new, also definitely feel free to join our Discord. We do pings when we're going live. There's a bunch of other channels to chat and stuff in. It's always a good time. But yeah, that's it for today, and I will be back tomorrow. Definitely sending shiny luck to everybody who's shiny hunting, and see you guys in the next stream. Have a nice day. Thanks, Arrow Shiny. I appreciate it. You too. Have a good one, everybody. See you guys.